Instead of picking up where last issue ended, this issue begins in Japan, where leather jumpsuit-clad female bikers are tormenting the streets of Tokyo. Their shenanigans interrupt a virtual romantic evening between Japan's Batman Incorporated representatives. Dramatically changing into their superhero costumes, the duo take to the streets. Fortunately, the biker gang turn out to be more than up for the challenge. They possess bulletproof nanotechnology-fueled helmets that give them regenerative abilities. They end up embarrassing the duo, using Batman Japan's own tool belt against them. But Batman Japan is able to use a recording of their bikes and YouTube to somehow triangulate their location. At the Tokyo Leviathan headquarters, their leader is revealed to be Lady Tigerfist. And while Lady Tigerfist berates her henchmen, Batman shows up. This time, he's armed with darts tipped with electronics designed to fight the biker helmet's nanotechnology. Without their helmets, the ugly truth is revealed. The bikers are a Leviathan PR stunt gone wrong. A quick pep talk later, the deformed bikers have had a change of heart. They all face off against Lady Tigerfist, who seems to have the upper hand until it's revealed that Canary used her phone to trap the nanotech-infused villain within her own head. With the villains defeated and/or rehabilitated, Canary and Batman can finally get back to their romantic evening.
So I think what disappointed me the most about this issue was it was an interlude issue, and after the events of the last Batman Incorporated, I was so excited for the next issue when Bruce Wayne is, full man-bat exoskeleton mode.
This is one of the worst issues I have seen in such a long time. And it's not just because this issue was kind of meaningless. It was because it interrupted the storyline. We know that Batman Inc. is ending at issue 13. And at issue 11, this is what they do? What? I mean, I don't even know where to start on this. First off, Chris Burnham is doing the writing. That came off as a surprise. Grant Morrison couldn't even bother doing the writing for this one.
Now he's giving his creative partner an opportunity.
I guess that explains why the storyline is all about Japan, and it seems that this storyline is going to have no impact on the conclusion.
No. None whatsoever.
I don't know if I like it, or I find it even more annoying that in the beginning and at the end, they kind of have a sort of nudge at the fact that they're doing this interlude. It's like, back to your regular programming.
Yeah.
I think it's like a slap in the face. Like, DC knows this is just a bullshit issue, and they're just giving it to us. But what do you think of the actual storyline, the Japan thing?
It was just very silly. I mean, they're fighting like a motorcycle gang who are basically like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, they're just on bikes. Really tight jumpsuits. They did have some really great banter, though. At one point, one of the Rangers says, "Ha! I bet I know why he likes his girlfriend so small." Batman Japan tries to come back by saying, "I do all right." And then they respond by saying, "Not as well as her whole high school baseball team did."
I also like the line right after that when they say, "She's just like a TARDIS, bigger on the inside." Which, as a fan of Doctor Who, I can appreciate that show.
And those three panels were the best part of the issue. Because from there, the storyline just gets weird, and it's all about Internet 3.0 and just tricking this really bit player of Leviathan.
Yeah. I mean, the motivation for the villain was pretty dumb as well. She just wanted to impress Talia more.
And they have a pretty good comeback at her when they just ask her about her plan, saying, "That was your plan? That's not going to do anything to impress her." Which pretty much, I think, says a lot about this issue where, this is your storyline. This isn't going to do anything to impress us. But next issue, we know it's going to be back to the main story. And I, for one, am going to be pretty damn excited. I guess this made me even more excited because I have to wait a whole nother month to find out what happens.
Yep. Batman vs. Talia, the final showdown. As a grade for Batman Incorporated number 11, though, what would you give?
I'm going to give this issue the lowest grade I think I've given on any of our reviews, a 1.5. On a standalone issue, I think it might have been graded a little higher, but the fact that it was in the middle of an arc that had so much momentum building, this was terrible.
I'm also going to give it a 1.5. Chris Burnham, stick to art, bro.
Thanks for watching B3 Comics Review Batman Incorporated number 11. Before we go, we have a question for you.
We obviously thought this was a lousy issue. We want to know from you guys, what's the most disappointing comic book issue in recent memory?
You can leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you liked what you see, please give us a thumbs up.